So you're an architect?
No, I'm not an architect. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a graphic designer,
not
so
where you work, but what
I deal
you
with
do.
communication problems is the common answer.
So what kind of void does that fill in your life?
I try to put a form to people's content,
Would you
and
say
that
that's a
usually comes in the form
common
of what kind of message their company wants to put into the world. Well, I didn't say where I work, but I've worked a few different places.
I think it'd be safer for
Mostly
everybody if I
environmental
actually
design
paid
related,
for someone
not
else.
in terms of sustainability or anything like that, but putting graphics into spaces.
I would ask you to eat it anyway, because damn it, if I spend all that time, then she might as well
That
eat
doesn't
it, but it makes her
necessarily
sicker.
put a void in my life, though a lot of graphic design I feel like would if I
Well, if she's lactose intolerant,
stayed in that field.
I try to stay away from dairy.
Because most of it is aimed at selling people products that they probably don't need. Graphic design has become a way to help people sell things, and
No, I guess I wouldn't really consider the outdoors.
that's not really what I'm into. So yeah, that could put a void in my life.
Just, I don't know, I guess it's more of an aquarium type experience, so it is enclosed. Yeah, well, I had sea monkeys when I was little, and that's as close as you get to raising an underwater family.
I mean,
so I guess, at least I have the experience.
if my profession causes a void, then that's probably a bad thing. So I'm gonna have to try to find a way
So you're an
to
architect.
use it in a way that I know is better for not just me and my bank
No,
account,
not what
but
is-
for
not where do you work,
people
but
as a
what do you
whole.
do? So
If you were gonna have a
what kind
date
of
over for
void
dinner,
does that
what would you cook for?
fill in your life?
Alfredo. But what if she turns out to be lactose intolerant,
Issue.
and you've already cooked the whole meal? What would you do then? Pizza would be a bad choice since she's lactose intolerant. But let's say everything goes well and you end up marrying this girl anyway, and you want to move somewhere and settle down. Where would you want to go? So I take it you're not really a big outdoors kind of guy.
I could just give her some grass, or she could eat some plants I have around the kitchen. I mean, it's
But could you really see yourself settling down and raising a family there?
Well, since she is lactose intolerant, I
No,
would say
I'm not
keep
an
her
architect.
away from dairy
I'm a
cows.
graphic
So,
designer.
No Midwest, maybe the Arctic. Very few dairy cows settle in the Arctic.
I'm a graphic designer.
Well, I imagine if we were living in the Arctic, it would have to be in some kind of hotel with room service. So I try to stay
I'm a
away from
graphic
the outside.
designer.
Yes, yes. Well, I always intended to have my children be Inuit anyway. So, wearing seal coats.
I guess I wouldn't say
Things like that.
that it fills a void. I mean, it fills a void in as far as it gives me
So,
something to
you're
do
not
with
that.
my life as far as a career and things like that. But I think if
Well,
you're,
what do you do? No, not.
I think
where
if
you
your
work,
profession
but
is the
what
thing
do
that's
you
filling
do?
the void in your life, then you have bigger problems than needing to find a
what kind of
career. I don't
void
think
in your
your
life does
career
that
should
fill?
necessarily. I mean, it's important that you are passionate about your career,
Would you
but
say
I
it's a
don't think it should
combination?
be the only thing that, fills the hole in your life. No. So if you're going to have a date over for dinner, what would you cook for?
Get some fast food, something like that, because I'm not really safe in a kitchen environment.
Alfredo, huh?
Well,
What if she turns out to be lactose intolerant, but you've already cooked the whole thing? What would you do then?
There's no having that.
Pizza. Quick thinking. All right, let's say you end up marrying this girl and you decide to move somewhere to settle down. Where would you want to go?
Thrown around on that first date because of her medical illness. Well, yeah. Normally, when
So I take it from that you're not a real outdoorsy kind of guy?
So it makes more sense, I guess, to keep indoors.
But do you really see yourself having a family there?
I think it'd be a good idea to raise a family indoors. I thought about having free-range children, where they just roamed around inside the fences. You get more in the market that way. Just had to sell them off later. So, you know, which